Welcome back. So our search bar is now available. If you go into the list, the search bar is here. We even have the event triggered whenever we write something. We just need to kind of figure out now how we can actually get the information from inside the search bar and actually filter the list with that information. So if I write, for instance, police right here, it should remove all except the police one right here, or at least all the ones that do not contain the word police. So let's try and jump into the Ionic component again and look at the search bar documentation. And what I want to kind of show you guys this time is how you can actually get the text from this information right here, the text inside the input field. How can we get that information from the event down here? Because we don't want all the event information, we actually only want the actual input text in my solution right here. So you can see that in the documentation again. I'm under the search bar, and right here you can see how I can do that. I can say event.target.value, and that'll actually return the actual value instead of the entire event. So let's try and jump into the code, jump into the TypeScript file. Here we have the search bar with the event. So we should be able to say .target.value. There we go. Now this should actually return, instead of the entire event, I should now just get the text that I actually put into the search bar. So let's try and do this now. Notice now it starts typing the text, and again, notice the small delay. There we go. So now we have the text available that we want to kind of search for. Now we also need, of course, to send this text to our service. So let's now go, like we did so many times before, and create a new, in the joke service, a new function that's going to be called get filtered jokes. We're going to get all jokes, but with a filter, right? So we're going to get the jokes with the string of that value that I just console logged. So right here, what I want to do is I want to return all the jokes that contains this information somewhere either in the setup or inside the punchline. So it should contain the information that's right now inside the search bar. That's the goal. Now I'm going to continue just like we did the other times by adding the subscribe right here, because again I just want to return something in the end, and in my case it's going to be a list of filtered jokes right here. That's what I want to return, and then we're going to do something with those jokes when we're actually done right here. And right now let's just lock them for now. We're not going to do that this lesson. We're just going to create the method right now so we can actually start working with these filtered jokes right here. So let's try and jump down to our joke service down here and create this new function. I'm just going to create it right above the get jokes. It's going to be a function that's going to get a string that's going to be the search text right here, and that's going to be of the type string. I'm going to return an observable with a list of jokes, just like we have right here actually, an observable with the list of jokes. And then all we need to do is kind of figure out how to do this. And again, let's just create the observable this lesson, and then next lesson we'll start to populate some information in here. But for now, let's just get the kind of the stuff that we've done all the other times out of the way, so the next time we can focus on functionality. So now we kind of have a filtered jokes ready, a method ready in the service. We have the search text that we're going to search for inside the list of all our different jokes, and we have an observable that we can return when we're done finding what we're looking for. It's not doing anything yet, but now everything is actually ready to work with. Now let's try and see if this will actually work. Get filtered jokes is not running from the joke service because I called it filtered jokes. There we go. Get filtered jokes, right? So now it should actually know about it. There we go. So now everything is set up and ready to use. So next lesson we'll kind of implement some functionality. See you next time.